Hello and good evening, everybody. My name is Paul Skulitz. I am the creator of the Biz Power Xtreme system, and this Deductr is one of the products that you get with the Biz Power Xtreme. Let me tell you, this is one of the most powerful products that you could ever have to help you build your primary business. Matter of fact, since I started using Deductr, this is the way that I recruit people into my primary business. I don't talk to people about my primary business, about the product that we have. I talk to people about, can you know anybody that would like to save $200 to $300 a month on their taxes and be able to put money back in their pocket from their taxes almost immediately? If you do, let me know. And you know what? Everybody I tell you that to all says the same thing to me. Me. What do you got? How do I do it? How can I save money? Well, I put them right here in Deductr. Now, before I get started showing you about that, I'm going to show you how to set up your Deductr. Everybody just recently got their Deductr. Very, very simple to set up. You want to go and start setting it up. What you do is you log in. You come up here to Settings. Click on Settings, and right here it is where you're going to start putting your information in. Number one, update your personal information. Click on that and you'll start to put all your personal information in. Once you're done with there, just click update. Again, account information. Planning and billing, you do not need that because your system is paid for through the Biz Power Xtreme. Mobile application. You could put in your mobile phone number. You could set up your mobile phone number. You got a smartphone? You could set up your phone that you're going to know when you got to confirm expenses. You could even add expenses right there on your mobile phone. You're out traveling around and you want to keep track of your traveling. You could do it right on your phone. So you could add all of that right here on your cell phone if you have a smartphone. Once you're done with that, you do save, close that up, and the next thing you want to do is now set up your bank link. Okay, this is where you're going to set up your bank link. If you click on your bank link, it's going to ask you to enter your bank account. And you're going to find new bank accounts out there that are already there. You just click this link to add your bank account, and it'll add your account for you. If for some reason some credit unions are not hooked up to the Biz Power system, if you send me an email, I will get that to Deductr, and they will go ahead and get that hooked up for you. Now, that is your bank link. Your business setup is right here, and it walks you through it step by step right here. You can start right from the introduction, right from the beginning. There is a person right here, an audio that walks you right through step by step on setting up your business. And you just click Next to go to the next setup. It talks to you about your tax rates, talks about everything you need to know. Startup. Okay, when we're talking about startup, it's going to ask you, what is your expected income for the year that you're working? Now, you can set up any amount of income, what you think you're going to make in your business in this year. You can also tell us whether you're single, whether you're married, what are you looking for? Right there, it will tell you everything you need to know on that. Again, startup. It's important to put in the date of your business, when you started your business. Your automobile expense will be the next expense that you're going to be putting in. No, excuse me, before your automobile is your monthly auto ship. What is the monthly auto ship for the primary business that you're doing? Let's say your primary business is $70. You could put $70 in here, but I would also include your cost with the Biz Power Xtreme. So if you're a gold member, your cost is another $30. So that would make it $100 is what you would be. So I'm going to go ahead and edit that because we're going to change this from $70. We're going to make it $100. Okay, and all we have to do is go ahead and next. And again, we talk about mileage. This is going to explain to you all about the mileage and what's legal mileage for you to take. It's going to explain everything to you. All you need to do is listen to the audio right here, and it walks you through step by step. Business, again, what the mileage is on your car.
As you track your mileage, if you own a home-based business,
now it's going to talk a little bit about your home-based business. And we'll go through the whole steps of all your home-based business. Child wages. Did you know that if you have children and you're paying, maybe giving them allowance and they take care of your home, like maybe do some chores around the house, like maybe cut the lawn, maybe they help you with cleaning the house and different things like that, that becomes a tax deduction. If you listen to this, bother to read it, you'll learn so much about tax deductions. And it goes through step by step exactly what you need to know about your tax deductions. Deductible medical expenses. It'll tell you what is deductible and what is not deductible. And then the last is a summary it's going to go through on your tax rate, and then getting started, and you're all set, you finish. Now, once you've finished, if you notice right here, my monthly ownership, if you remember in the beginning, was $70, so now it's up to $100. Now, you have just set up your account. Now, I'm going to take you to mine to show you something. This is my deductor that I use every day. And I want to point something out to you right here. If you notice here, it says 11 expenses to confirm. If we go back to the other, it says no expenses to confirm. Well, you're going to get an email daily telling you what expenses you have to confirm. In other words, you're not going to be able to forget, but it's tied to your bank account. And I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like. And we're going to go ahead and confirm. I have 11 expenses to confirm. I purposely held it so I could show you how to go ahead and confirm your expenses. Once I click on that, here's what it does. It will give me what I have. Okay, I have a transfer from checking account, $100. Well, that's really not an income because what I transferred from one checking account to another checking account. So I'm going to remove that. The next one, it gives me a check, $1071 for $100. Well, all I do is look at my checkbook and see what that check was for, and I know that that check was for $1071 was for supplies. So I'm going to put that under supplies and save. A deposit of $75. Well, that was income. Now, whether it was an owner contribution or income, it was income. It was a commission check from one of my companies. FPL, my electric bill. Okay, that means I electric bill. So now I go into office expenses, and I'm going to look for, in my office expenses, I have, let's see, home office right here. Utilities right up here. So I put it into my utilities and save. And this is that transfer from one checking account to the other. So I just remove that. This here is for something that was personal. Again, I don't need that. That's a remove. This is domain hosting. No, that's my server account. So I'm going to reverse down. I'm going to remove that. Vonage is my phone bill. Well, we have a telephone all the way up here. And save. EB Kobe credit, that is my auto loan. So I go to auto, and then I go to loan payment, and save. A transfer, this was transferred from one checking to the other. Again, I'm going to remove that and remove it. So now I've just confirmed 11 expenses. And now what's going to happen is you're going to see what has my monthly average tax savings. I had $75 is what my auto ship is. I'm saving $439 a month by being in my home-based business. That's what I show people. This is so important for you to learn that you could take your deductor and show people what you're saving by your home-based business. Now, honestly, everybody on this call, think about it. if your monthly auto ship was $75, but you're going to be saving $439 a month on your taxes, would you spend $75 to save $439? Of course you would. Of course you would. And that's what you want to know to help you with your taxes. And that's why you can bring people into your business. Now, I'm going to just show you, we've got a set up right here, a home-based business. And this is something that you could do, again, with your prospect. Very simple. We've got it set up for $100. Let's add a couple common expenses that you might have. Now, these are expenses that I'm going to manually add in. Remember, if they came out of your checkbook, your checking account, your credit card that you tied to it, it's automatically going to bring it in there for you. Matter of fact, when you set up Deductr and set up your bank account, it will actually go back into your bank account somewhere between 3 to 4 months to pull up all back transactions for you so you can log them right in here. That's how phenomenal Deductr is. But let's just add right now a couple expenses. Okay, let's start with the beginning of the month, and let's go ahead and make a payment. We're going to put a check payment, and we're going to pay our landlord. All right, we're going to pay our landlord, and let's say our average rent is $800 is what our landlord is for our home business. Maybe you rent your home, and we're going to say, you know, for landlord rent. All right, well, where's that going to go? That's going to go under our rent and lease, and we save that. Now, let's add another expense that everybody probably has, everybody on this call probably has, and we're going to add another expense, and that expense is going to be, again, by credit check. What about your cell phone? Okay, how many people have a cell phone? Almost everybody on this call have a cell phone? Well, let's pay Verizon. That's who I have for my cell phone. My monthly cell phone bill is $139 a month. Okay, and that's for my cell phone. Again, we go in office expenses, go back up to the top, telephone, save. What other expenses might you have? All right, you're going to set up your home-based business, right? You just got started in a home-based business. Well, let's figure out our startup cost for our home-based business is by check or debit card. And let's say ABC company. And what's an average startup fee? $200? Would everybody agree with that? So we put $200 in, and we say startup in ABC company. Well, right here in under our office expenses is startup expense. So we add that and we save. So we've just added a couple, minor expenses that everybody has. We all have if you have a computer, your home-based business, you probably have internet. So we're going to add an internet bill. And let's say I use Comcast, so I'm going to put Comcast in here. And my internet. Now, keep in mind, you might have Comcast like I do, or Verizon Vios, or whatever you might have. But that includes your cable for your TV, maybe your telephone. What is your internet part of that? And my internet part of that is about $45. So I put down here internet. And again, what am I going to look for? I'm going to look at my home office, and again, it's internet. So I save. Now, what else do we might have? We might have we just did our cell phone bill, but what about our electric bill? We all have electric for our home, so we say the electric company. And let's just say an average electric bill, what would we say? Maybe about $75. Does that sound fair to everybody? Okay, and this is for our electric for our home. And again, where's that going to be? It's going to be in our home office in electric. Okay, save. All right, so we just added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 expenses to our business. What about mileage? Okay, let's talk about mileage. We want to add mileage. If I'm going to go and look at my home-based business to get started, and we have maybe local meetings every Wednesday, and it might take me to drive to my meeting and drive home. Maybe it's 10 miles away and 10 miles back. So that's 20 miles. So I could put, local meeting. Save. Well, now I could add mileage because maybe I'm going to meet with a friend for lunch, and we're going to maybe talk about my business. I'm going to talk to them about my business. So I could put, say, that I met or meet Rob for lunch at Applebee's. Okay? And what's going to be my mileage to drive there? Maybe my mileage to drive there and back and forth, let's say that's going to be 25 miles. I add that. Well, now I just remembered I had lunch on the 6th with Rob. Well, I got to go back and add that as an expense. So I add an expense here for having lunch on the 6th. Okay, and I could put Applebee's. Okay, this lunch, let's say for lunch for me, my 2 people, I bought Rob's lunch because he was there for my business. Let's just say, I think they have 2 for $20. So we're going to say $20. And I'm going to put down lunch with Rob. Okay, well, what's that? That is meals and entertainment. So I put it there, restaurant. Save. Oh, I didn't put how I paid. I paid with my debit card. Save. Okay, so now I've added a few expenses. We added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 expenses so far this month. And I added a little bit of mileage. Let's take a look at my tax savings. Wow. $176 a month tax savings for a $100 auto ship to be in my business. Now, I haven't made any money, have I? But that's what I'm saving. Now, here's something that you need to know. You have a home-based business. Maybe you have a job. Maybe you're working for an employer. You don't have to make money in your home-based business in order to get tax deductions. Matter of fact, the government allows you 5 years. 5 years that you could be in a negative profit, okay, that you could be negative and get these tax deductions. What you can do to get that $176 is you could actually go into your employer, and let's say you're maybe claiming 2 or 3 dependents right now on your paycheck. You could actually tell your employer, change my dependents from 2, I want you to change it up to 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, whatever you feel like you have to change. All that does is puts more money into your weekly paycheck from your employer that puts money into your pocket, because at the end of the year, you're going to have tax savings. Now, I'm going to show you another advantage to this program is the reports. I come here and I want to now do my report. Well, all I need to do is tax report, click on it, and there is my tax report for 2012. Everything itemized for me. Everything is itemized. Lunch with Rob, landlord rent, okay, start up with ABC companies, cell phone. Everything is totally itemized for me and gives me my mileage, what I did, and all. I print that out and turn it over to my account. Now, this stores it because once you do this, it's going to be on here for good. 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, it'll all be here for your report as long as you're using Deductr. And you're going to have this itemized for you. Your accountant is going to absolutely love you for this. You want to see your profit and loss. You can click on your profit and loss, and it'll tell you your profit and loss. We have a net loss right now of $1,173. You're allowed to have a loss in your business. All the reports are right here for you. You want to know about your vehicle expense? Right there. It's all for you. What is your estimated vehicle expense? Okay, mileage deductions, everything is all put together for you. This program here is going to really help you build your business. Now, we're going to go back to the home page. You want to bring people into your home-based business, your primary business, all you need to do is show them right here how much money that they can save in their pocket by being in a home-based business. Then you show them your product. Start with this, and this will get you started in your business. Any questions? Anybody with any questions? No questions? Okay. So this is your deductor. And let me tell you something. This is, as I said, since I started using Deductr, it has become my biggest sales tool in my business. I don't sell my products. I don't sell my company. I sell people on saving taxes. There is not a person out there today that does not want to save money on their taxes. Now, last year's taxes, I saved $583 a month was my monthly average. $583 a month I was saving on my taxes last year. We have just started. We're into the 21st of January, okay, and I'm already up to $439 in tax savings right now in my business. $439. I guarantee you by the end of the month I'll be over $500. Because when I start paying some more of my bills and stuff like that, I will be over $500. Again, that is a way to save money on your business. It's a way to show people you're saving money, and it's a way to build your business. And it's a way to keep people in your business. You know, network marketing, the biggest problem with network marketing is nutrition. People get started in a home-based business. They're in 30 days, 60 days, maybe 90 days. They haven't done anything in their business, and they wind up dropping out. Well, this is going to show them why they need to be in that business. Because without that business, they don't get that $176. Without that business, I don't get $439 in tax savings. You see what I mean? So now, wouldn't you stay in your business? If you're in a business that has a product that makes sense, and I'm saving $200 to $300 a month in my taxes, why would I not want to be in my business? You understand what I'm saying? People want to be in a home-based business when you show it to them this way. So this becomes your best sales tool you could ever have. Now, what you create with the Biz Power Xtreme, with the capture pages and the autoresponders, is you're going to be creating your sales funnel. You'll be creating your sales funnel with your capture pages that we have 158 capture pages in our Biz Power system. And I'm just going to show you, we have 158 capture pages here. You start advertising your capture page. You start advertising your business. Take that lead and show them Deductr, and you will be building your primary business. All right, well, I want to thank you all for being here. That was what I wanted to teach everybody tonight on about Deductr. I appreciate everybody being here on a Saturday evening. I know it, no one likes to be here on a Saturday evening, but you know what? We're in business to make money, and Deductr and the Biz Power Xtreme is going to help you do that. So thank you so much. This call's officially over. Good night, and God bless.